Hi everybody, welcome to today's practice. So today we're going to do a lovely strong core practice, just really working with building core strength. So get ready, find somewhere comfortable, and we're going to get started straight away today's session. So we're going to stay seated, but we're coming into a child's pose. So knees slightly wide. Just find some length in the spine and just start to ease the body forward. Just letting the head soften. Lovely child's pose. Yeah, we're going to just begin today's practice with a few deep breaths. So let's take 3 deep breaths here. Just checking in with how you're feeling today, being mindful of any aches or pains you might be feeling. Okay, last deep breath here. Okay, and slowly rising up to your tabletop and flowing through maybe 5 cat-cows. So keep those fingers spread. Dip that lower back in as you inhale, look forwards. As you exhale, rounding out. So core strength is not just about, I guess, 6 packs and being trim. It's really about finding strength in those core muscles, and that supports our spine and helps us as we grow older, helps us just move in general. We use our core often. So this is a really important practice. I'm not trying to get crazy core strength. We just want to build on the strength that we already have. Okay, 2 more deep breaths. Inhale, look forwards. Dip that lower back in, exhale, round it out to your cat pose. Lovely. Last one, inhale, look forwards. Exhale, really rounding it out. Okay, it's quite a strong practice. So let's just warm up the wrists. So just taking a few circles here. And we'll just bring the hands down, take the knees wide, toes together, and rock forwards and back, just getting into the wrists. Just a few more times. Take it forward, but no sharp pains anywhere. Okay, last one. And very gently, we're going to make our way all the way down onto the belly, hands by your side, tuck those elbows in, inhale, rising up through a soft cobra, exhale, lower it down, 3 more, we're going to speed it up, inhale, rise. Exhale, lower shoulders are engaged. Inhale, rise. Exhale, lower it down. Curl those toes, pushing up to your plank and to your downward dog. So just warming up the legs here. Maybe just taking a few stretches. Turning from side to side. Good. Now you're going to find 2 deep breaths. You can keep moving if you fancy. Last deep breath. And very slowly, shoulders come over the wrist. Feel free to drop your knees if you want. Keep that lift. So we're not sort of collapsing ourselves down. We're going to keep it engaged. Nice strong plank here. Keep these wrists and shoulders in line. 3 more deep breaths. If it's too much, just bring the knees down. Feel that heat, engage those core muscles. Okay, as you inhale, look forwards. Exhale, back to the downward dog, rounding back to your plank, lower all the way down. So nice and slowly, if you want to drop your knees, feel free. If not, roll onto your toes through your half plank all the way down. Tops of your feet grounding. Inhale, rising up through your cobra and back to your child's pose. Just find a little wiggle here. And we're going to slowly come back to that tabletop. If your wrists are feeling a bit sore, always just come up onto your fists. Take that right foot back. So drop the right toes down towards the floor. Bend that right knee, take that gaze up. Inhale here. As you exhale, draw this right knee forwards. Let's do 3 more. Inhale. And exhale. Inhaling. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more. Inhale. And exhale. When we come forward, just hold it there as far forward as you can. And gently release. Give your wrist a little shake, shoulders a little shake. Take it over to the other side. Left foot goes back, left toes point down. You want to keep that gaze forwards as you inhale. Toes point up, look forwards. Exhale, rounding out, almost like a cat-cow. Inhale here. Exhale, round 3 more. Slow it down a little. Inhale. And exhale, round it out. Inhale. And exhale. Keep it moving, move with your breath. Inhaling. And exhale, rounding it out. Last one, inhale. And exhale, round. And gently release. Give your wrists and a little shake. We're going to come down onto our forearms. Knees hip width apart. If it feels okay, just shuffle your hands forward a bit. Shoulders and elbows in line. And lift the knees to find that forearm plank. So this core work is really, really lovely because core strength is useful in every yoga pose nearly, We use core muscles in our day-to-day lives. We're just holding it here. Feel that heat. And just even doing this practice a few times, you will start to see a difference. Okay, last deep breath. Feel that heat. And gently lower down. Just take a little moment here. And when you're ready, we're going to rise up, coming into a dolphin pose. So, knees lifted off the mat. If it doesn't feel good, keep the knees dropped. Holding it here, maybe bring the palms together. Hold it here. Reaching through that tailbone. A few more deep breaths. Find that inhale and exhale. Release the shoulders working there too. Come into your child's pose. Just take a moment. Now we're coming into our downward facing dog. So we're rising up to this downward dog, taking that tailbone up towards the ceiling. Reach this right leg up, bend that right knee, draw this right knee forwards, hold it there. Don't worry too much about how far it's going. 3 deep breaths. And take it back. We're going to step this right foot in between the hands, come into our runner's lunge, holding it here. Feel that heat. And gently sweep this right foot back, 1-legged dog, and gently lower this right leg down, left leg comes up, Bend that left knee. Draw this left knee forward, hold it there. And gently take it back one more time. Forwards, holding it there. Don't worry too much about how far it's going. If you need to, just drop that right knee down. And send it back. We're going to step this left foot in between the hands. Runner's lunge here. Nice deep breath. Got this. And gently stepping back to that downward facing dog, holding it here. And start to roll the shoulders over the wrists, lower the body down. Tuck those elbows in, inhale, rising up through our cobra and come back. So we're sitting on our bum. Just finding gentle twists from side to side. I'm going to come into a seated position. So feet hip width apart. Reach the fingertips forward, leaning back slightly. Toes pointing up. Option one, just keep it here. If it feels okay, we're coming straight into our Navasana, which is a boat pose. You're going to find a flow here. This is a Ashtanga yoga inspired pose. Flow even. So take a breath. Taking an inhale, and as you exhale, crossing at the ankle, draw the heels. Try not to drop the heels down onto the mat. Lean yourself forward, straight into a plank. You can pause this video and just give that a little go a few times. Lower the body down from your half plank all the way down. Inhale, rising up through your cobra, up to that downward dog. Drop the knees down, sitting back, and shuffle the feet back. Come back to your Navasana, holding it here for a few deep breaths. If you want to, straighten out the legs, straighten out the legs. You want to keep that strength through the abdominal muscles. You will feel it. 2 more deep breaths. Taking an inhale, I'm going to just flow through that one more time, crossing over at the ankles, draw the knees in towards the chest, hovering the heels off the mat, drop the heels down, rock forwards, jump the feet back. Hold it there. If it's too awkward, don't, just find a way that suits you. Lower from your half plank, rising up through your cobra. Back to your downward dog. It's a really strong, energetic practice. And drop the knees down. Whew. Shuffle your way back straight into that Navasana. We're holding it here. One more time. Toes pointing up. If you want to straighten your legs, straighten your legs. 3 more deep breaths. So just do as much as you can. You know, over time it'll feel easier. Okay, last deep breath. Crossing at the ankles. We're not going to flow this time. We're going to just draw the knees in towards our body. Palms turn towards, away from us. Hold it there. If you want, just drop the heels down. Deep breath. Feel that heat in the abdominal muscles. Feeling it? Nice and strong. Okay, last deep breath. Take that inhale. As you exhale, release. We're going to make our way down onto our backs. From here, just bend the knees, draw the knees in towards the chest, and just give your lower back a little massage. Maybe taking some circles at the lower back. And sweep the feet up towards the ceiling. Hands by your side, palms turn up, toes pointing up towards the ceiling. So we do this pose, well, I do this pose in classes, and it's amazing just how helpful it is to really work with the core muscles. So straighten the legs out as much as you can. Don't worry if the legs are here and you want to bend the knees. Over time you will start to see the legs moving closer to your body. And it is all these core muscles here, these abdominal muscles, that are working to do that, really working to draw the legs towards you. And your legs are working and engage, but most of the work is happening here. So just feel that heat. Keep the hands grounded. Keep those legs as straight as you can, drawing them towards you. Okay, here for 3 more breaths. Check there's no pain developing in the lower back. If there is, just soften the pose a little. Last deep breath. And gently hug the knees into the chest. Squeeze them in. Interlace the fingers, hands at the back of the head. Inhale. Lift the head up towards the knees. And exhale, lower it down. We're going to do this 2 more times. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. This time start to straighten out the legs again. Open up those elbows and start to move the feet down towards the ground. So hover the heels. If it feels okay, and start to lift the feet back up. We're going to do this 3 more times. Slower the better. Just keep going. Don't stop. Just keep it moving. Okay, 1 more time. Slow it down completely. And lower the heels all the way down as slowly as you can. Hover for 2 breaths. And coming into your Shavasana. Okay. Let the eyes close. And just notice this abdominal area, your solar plexus area. How is it feeling? How do you feel after this practice? Just sweeping that awareness of all the way down to your toes, just lengthening the breath. Staying here for a few minutes, just taking time, just notice the body, how it feels, how your body's feeling, where your mind is. Your thoughts have wandered, where are they? Just draw it all back to this moment right now, and just stay there for a few more moments. Just thanking your body for all the work it does, and just taking the awareness to the sounds around. And just begin to lengthen the breath. starting to take some movements at the head, just at the neck, at the fingers, just taking any movements that feel good to you. And very slowly just making your way up to a seated position. And when you get there, palms together, take a bow down to yourself, to today's practice. Just thanking the body for all the movement that it makes, and have a really lovely rest of the day. Thank you for joining me. I hope you enjoyed that.